Hey friends, welcome back to the table where we do tarot. I'm going to start off with the horror tarot today. I really do think that this is like such a loving deck for me. Whenever I see it, I'll show you the box. Okay? It's the thing that it's the thing that nightmares are made of, all right? But I don't know. I find it to be somewhat of a love story. And when I put things into the deck, I don't know, or into the box, I always say deck instead of box. When I put the cards away, I never know what we're going to come out on, but we're coming out on the Five of Swords. So it seems like somebody is still carrying heartbreak. Um, and it's like to their, I don't know, it's like a disillusionment or something. Let's see, to their detriment. That's what I was coming up with the star. I just like cut it to shuffle it, and it's coming out on the star. So yeah, I think of this deck as like the deck of the twin flames. I don't know why. I've never like really seen anybody else use the deck. I just found it in Barnes and Noble one day, and I just adore it. It's so beautiful and dark. There is one that really wants to slide out. Let's see what's up here. The Fool, the Fool, running like a fool away from the shadows just to save your own life, but really it's like yeah, it's you're running for your life. Remember, you're running for your life. Think about what that means. You are running for your life. I would think that even the most depressed of people, if somebody came in and threatened their life, they'd run for it. They'd defend themselves, all right? Sometimes I think in this world of like, we want things to be more like comfortable and soft and easy. And I want my couch, like I just dream all day about my couch. And like I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about like that's what we've been doing. Like, how do we make the world less painful and less scary? And we've got ring doorbells and all of this other stuff. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. What's wanting to fall here? All right. Let's start off with what we're at here. Let's see what's at the bottom. Oh, imagine that, the Five of Swords again. This happens so often with my readings. But I'm telling you, if you don't have to run for your life often in life, then you are disillusioned and you don't get to feel what it's like to be in your body anymore. Okay. You don't get to feel what it's like to want to save your vessel, to want to protect yourself. All right. So you just dissipate into the illusion of what everybody else is. What do we got here? The Four of Pentacles, the Tower, the Nine of Swords. You feel like you're going to be stuck in this forever. You feel like you're going to be stuck in this forever, don't you? Oh my God. And all you can think about is like, okay, I thought all these towers were happening to move into a positive direction. It's like, no matter what tower has fallen around you, no matter what, like, it no matter how you've gotten hurt in the process, no matter how much you've had to leave behind, you're always like, it seems like you're always being told, surrender to the process, be grateful, do all these things. But Four of Pentacles is like about holding on to something. But it's like what you're doing is you're being held in somebody else's web. And you're like, why? Why? I have surrendered to all this stuff. What more can I do? I'm like thinking about surrendering. I'm just like eliminating it from the thinking spot, because a lot of times we get stuck in the thinking phase of it, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't think about surrendering, I just have to do it. Well, then when you go and do it, then you'll have like a miraculous moment, and it's so momentary, and then you're like, all right, God, I did that. I like accepted the challenge of surrender. I did it. You showed me what's going on. I'll keep doing that. And you keep walking forward each day into this path of surrender, and yet you keep getting caught up in the fucking spider webs. Sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking in the spider webs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Right? Speaking of the calling back, you need to just be howling at the moon. You need to just be howling at the moon. This is the moon card. I didn't even know that, but it was the werewolf. You know what? Okay. I had a thought last night that I don't know if I was like watching a reading or something. I must have been. I was like, dude, we are becoming werewolves inside, like the people of the light, these like the the people who have been so soft and sweet and loving of for the purposes of God, no matter how many people we've had come up against us, causing us to run for our lives. But what's happening is we're taking this, you need to start fighting back against God, okay? You need to start demanding him to show up and show out, all right? We do it every day. Are we more powerful than God, or is he more powerful than us? It's time to show, because right now I feel like we're all more powerful than God because we are showing up for each other in ways that God has not shown back for us, okay? Well, so he gives me like a day to wake up and feel grateful that I'm still alive because like I get to meet another friend of the light. And that's what's happening. I'm getting to meet friends of the light, like people who are like me, but they're not in my surrounding environment. The people who are in my surrounding environment are the ones that are drawn to my light. And then they want me to help them for free, which that's what I want to do. But so be it. So be it, God. You got to bring in money somewhere for me. I can't just keep giving everything to everybody, go on every path that my heart is being called towards. And I'm doing it, and you are just sucking all my energy from me. God, that's up to you. All right. So we're starting to howl at the moon. We are like these werewolves hidden inside what looks like an angel. Okay. I'm telling you, you need to start howling back towards God and say, it's your time to show up. You are the all powerful, benevolent being that is supposed to be higher than us. Okay. You created all this. You created us to serve you. Fucking come and give your servants a tip. Okay. We deserve it now. All right. The Two of Cups. This is what you owe us. This is what you owe us. You owe us a soft place of comfort where we can be accepted. All right, God, it's your time. It is your time to come back. Because look at this. Oh, a spider web. All right. You think they go together? You think they're showing up here for a reason? It's like, yo, you better be that spider. This is the devil. The devil is like the one who created the web, this web, right? You know what? Fight back. You be the devil. You be the devil and destroy that web and create your own. All right? Create your own. Bind people to you, right? That's what the devil card is. It's like this binding of um being bound up to like laws of the land that are not your own. Okay, you're a being of spirit. Create your own laws and be so powerful that everybody gets caught in your web, okay? All right? Let you be a devil to them because you're working for God. If you're a devil to them, it's because you're making them face their shadows. And they want to say that they're right? No. No. Two of Wands. Look at what he's doing. He's creating a new world. He is doing magic. He's not the magician, but that's what he looks like he's doing. He's like got a crystal ball almost. It's like a red one. Um, but it's got feet. So it can go and show him. It's almost like this messenger for him. It's like a, what would you call it? Like a forward observer. I was in the army and I worked with forward observers. And so it's like that forward observer that goes and scopes out what's ahead for you, and then it comes back and brings that information. That's what this is. It's like he knows what the world looks like outside of his control, or outside of like the realm that he lives in, because he has this like crystal ball messenger that goes out and tells him what's going on so that he can create a world of his own choosing. All right. Because you definitely can. Like, do you have other people from the world coming in to decide what house you're going to live in and how you decorate it? No, you do that. You decide what time you're going to take a shower and how to clean your house and all those things. Okay. So you definitely are creating your own world all the time. So have your spirit work for you where it goes out into the world and tells you what's out there rather than tuning in to find out what's going out on in the world. All right. So let's go to the Murder of Crows tarot. Okay. Oh, all right. I don't know if I need to reference what we already have out here, but I am going to keep it out, even though I don't have a lot of room where I'm working. I have so many things that I love on my desk here that they're all in the way of each other. All right. Let us see. Murder of Crows Tarot by Corrado Roy, I'm guessing. All right. But I love it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's so amazing. There's always one that wants to get stuck in the box. So I'm just trying to make sure it's not. Okay. Well, at the bottom, we have the card that has no meaning. Okay. This is very interesting. It's the Ten of Swords card. The last time I did a reading with this deck, that was the same card that was at the bottom. And I'm telling you, it can't be. Oh, no, no, no. There still was a card stuck in the bottom. So let's see. Let's see how that plays significantly into what we're talking about here. It's the Page of Pentacles. So you might have a little bit of a message going on about money. Um, and I think it has to do with the ending of somebody, like, of just sort of the energy that keeps your money from you. Okay. Do you experience this? Do you experience like where you are so giving, but it seems like, yeah, you're giving everything that you have. Look at, they're feeding off of you. In this Ten of Swords card, this dark, this deck is so dark. I love it. It's so dark. Um, and then the Five of Pentacles is right below that. Let's just start shuffling up and seeing what's going on, because just because just because that's why we're all here. We don't even know why we're here. We're just here. We're here doing this. Why does anybody create these decks? I don't know, to make more fun of life. Why is this life so boring? Why is it so boring? Why do we all have to do this mission? Right? Why? Why? Just to add inspiration into each other's days? Like to make people feel loved, and then, while they're going through difficult times, we're like, we don't have to be going through difficult times. There's enough craziness going on in the world that we don't have to be mean to each other, okay? There was a whole chunk of cards that came out. So I'm going to let that be. I'm going to split it right here because it seemed like it wanted to do that. And we are back to the Five of Pentacles, which we were already seeing. And that's kind of what it feels like. It's like you're tied to this pole, right? It's almost like, when I look at this card, it looks to me like Jesus on the cross and Mother Mary bowing down at his feet while everybody picks on him, while everybody tortures him. And like, I love crows, and I do think that there are allies, but I think that they can be used in this way of like where they are scorning somebody for who they are. So that's what I see. Now let me see what else is going on here, because we had this big thing of cards come out. Now this one oh, Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords it was covering this whole pile. So what that tells me is that it's a death of something, and I think that it's going to be revealed here. Maybe it's like the gatekeeper into a new world, because what I'm seeing here is Six of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles is representative of getting that equal give and take. All right. So if you've been giving, 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 it seems like maybe that time is ready to be returned back to you, and you've got like a message of creativity of like how it's going to happen, or from a creative messenger. And there's the Four of Wands, which is like new stability, new foundation, marriage, and it's coming from a King of Wands. And what is this? Justice? Definitely. It's justice. It's your justice. Okay. To, you know, yeah, it means a King of Wands in your environment, but yes, it means an internal King of Wands for you. Yes, it means it's reflective of like, um, I always like to reference Carl Jung, and what does he say? Archetypes. Okay, so like the major arcana, the tarot in and of itself is representative of archetypes that we feel inside, that we are embodying. Okay, so something is going on, and what I want to just say is that it's really they to me look like a couple, even though it's not really normally read out that way, like in tarot. What they seem like is a couple of like justice, of balance, right? This is a sign of balance, of justice, of like the equal give and take when it comes to the financial world, when it comes to not having to worry about your survival anymore because you've been giving everything that you have to everybody. Okay, it's like there's a King of Wands that can come in for you. There is. He's been seeing for a long time. He's been seeing for a long time, like before he was developed and before he had like his money and stability. He saw you. Okay, he saw you, and he saw what you would become. And though he had to take this path where there was a lot of winding stuff along the way, he prepared a home for you. All right. So I'm talking in terms of divine masculine and divine feminine, regardless of we embody both energies, but we really should honor the fact that we are born with gender. right? I just think that we should. I think that we should. It's okay if you don't feel that way, but when I'm talking about the honor of the gender that we are born into. Now, the energy that you embody within that gender is totally fluid. It has to be because we all are like this fluid thing. It's like if all we embodied was our masculine energy, all we would ever do is just like work and be productive and never care about like taking a shower and stuff like that. We would never care about self-care. But if all we ever did was like self-care, we'd just be like laying on the couch all day and like doing things that feel good, like eating and like, you know, spending our money on other people doing stuff for us. Okay. So you're not just one thing or the other. You have to embody both of these traits. But I'm telling you, there's somebody coming for you. There is somebody coming for you. And he is going to scare the shit out of anybody who tries to come up and take from you anymore. I promise that. Right. So it's like, there's a death to the fact that you thought that this would never come to you, right? Because the 10 of swords are thoughts. That's what that is. That is what that is. It's like when you think that you're in surrender, there's still parts of you that if it's not welcomed into your world, it's because you think it's never going to happen for you because all you know is like giving, giving, giving and not receiving back and not having that strong masculine energy come in and defend the value of who you are. But that masculine, he understands so much of who you are that he is establishing the border around you, establishing the boundaries around you to protect you because you are so powerful to him. You have been powerful to him just as an idea because it's not like he didn't know you for who you were. It's that because he knew you for who you were an idea that lit a fire in him from the time at which he met you until he could secure that place for you, okay? Because he knew that he was not strong enough. He knew that for the justice that you embody and the strength that you embody, because I just saw like this pop out as I'm trying to shuffle him back up, you deserved something better than what he could provide at that time, okay? So you think he's been like just forgetting about you and like how in the world could he go off to like cheaper partners than you? Well, didn't you have to because like that love that you had for that person was just so strong. You miss it so much that sometimes you got to like take it in a cheaper form just to know that you're still valuable because that person won't tell you the true value of who you are. Sorry, they've been they've been doing it. They've been preparing a place for you so that it doesn't matter how mad you are at them when they come through with the truth of what they have been building themselves into so that they could be valuable enough for you. You will not be able to refute it. You can be pissy if you really want to. It's going to take 4 seconds or less for you to be like, all right, thanks. I appreciate what you did for me. All right. And I just had a bunch of cards fall on the floor, but the one that I see most is that it's the moon. They all kind of fell in reverse, but the one that I'm looking at is the moon in the reverse. It's looking at me upside down. And so this stuff that's been forming in the light of the darkness, where there is very little light, it's like where you haven't been able to see before, it's going to come into the reality of your day. All right. It just is. Listen, we know that that's how it works. We know that that is how the law of manifestation, the laws of the universe work. Okay. So I don't care if you are tired because I am tired. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting and just always giving. It's like nobody ever has to wait for me. Nobody ever has to wait for me for when they need something. I mean, yeah, in the rational sense of like that I can't respond to all things at all times. And I do have to like make dinner for my kids and I do have to do laundry. I have to do these things. I'm putting my effort into my channel. Yeah, so they are waiting for me, but I always come through. I always come through because I know what it's like to have to wait for somebody who says that like, oh, we're going to get together or yeah, we'll build this idea together or yeah, we'll have blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to be that person who falls short. You might not hear from me when you want to, but I know that I'm coming back with the truth of what I said because I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it. All right, I love you. I'm out. Bye.